Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1961 postseason is on the air. We are at Tiger Stadium. This is Game 2 of the American League Division Series between the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. The Tigers lead this series 1-0. Pretty much dispatched the White Sox in their first game of this series. But now the White Sox looking for some payback before heading back to Comiskey Park for games 3 and a possible 4. The Tigers were the best team in baseball in 61, at least to the replay, and now they're looking to see if they can go ahead and take a commanding 2-0 lead before hitting Chi-Town for the next game. Chuck Rawlings is first to join us here at Tiger Stadium, and I know for a fact he will not miss today's game. And Chuck, if I do need you to make a play, I will ask you, and you can give me your opinion. So we are all set for a big game between the White Sox and the Tigers. Game 2 of this series. And right now, the Tigers are doing their best to show they were the number 1 team in 1961. So, without further ado, let's get to a big one here. Let's get to the start of the game. Starting pitcher for the Detroit Tigers, their number 2 starter, Jim Bunning, 17 wins, 11 losses, a save, a 3.19 ERA. Bunning is the number 2 starter for the Tigers here in the postseason. Doug Hunt joins us here at Tiger Stadium. So the White Sox, will they tie this series up, or will the Tigers take a commanding 2-0 lead to Chi-Town? We're about to find out. Let's get this game going. Leading off for the White Sox, shortstop, Luis Aparicio, Hall of Famer, you bet. He was 0 for 4 in the first game. We are using blue, white, and orange dice. Tigers are the home team. The fans here at the Big D hoping for a good one today. Bunning, 5-6 against a righty. That is a blank. Aparicio, 6-6. Ground ball to short, handled by Fernandez. And that's the first out. Next batter, second baseman, Nellie Fox. Hall of Famer? Absolutely. He was 1 for 3 in the first game. Bunning with the pitch. 1-3, possible error. Fox, 1-6 against a righty. That's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Fernandez. His error rating is a 10. That's a 2. Through the wickets, that ball goes. And Fox is going to be safe on an error. That will be an E6 on Fernandez as he misplays the ball and it goes into the outfield. Fox will be safe on first. First error on the Tigers in the ball game. Next batter for the White Sox, center fielder Jim Landis. Pretty good hitter. Landis was 1 for 3 in the first game. Infield is a double play. Fox with 2 stolen bases. He's not going anywhere on the 11. Bunning, 4-4, strikeout 8, and he got him, struck him out. Tiger Stadium, nothing to strikeouts or homers, but -2 to walks. And he does get a K on Landis. That's the first strikeout for Bunning. Pretty hard thrower, had 194 of them that year in 61. Infield back, 2 outs. Next batter, first baseman Roy Severs. Severs was 1 for 4 in the first game. Anything for Fox? That is a 1. He does get the steal sign, but he is not going with an 8 and a -2. And then Dick Brown was a -3. Fox, the only way he probably steals is on a failed hit and run. Bunning with the pitch. 5-4. That's a blank. Severs, 6-2, fly ball center field, and that'll be handled by Bruton, and that will end the inning, a fly out to center. No runs, no hits. There was an error, but the error doesn't hurt the Tigers. We will go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Chicago White Sox, their number 2 starter, Billy Pierce. 10 wins, 9 losses, 3 saves, a 3.80 ERA. He will be the number 2 starter for the Chi Sox in the postseason. Leading off for the Cats, second baseman Jake Wood. He was 1 for 4 in the first game. Pierce will go ahead and make the pitch. 6-2, range play. Wood, 1-6. That's a fly ball to left field. That ball is hit to the Cuban Comet. His range is a 3. He won't get it, and that is going to hit over his head, and Wood's going to be safe at second with a leadoff double. Well struck by Wood, and Mignoso had no chance to get that one, and Wood will wind up on second. Next up, the center fielder, Bill Bruton. Bruton 1 for 4 in the first game. Not anything on the strat, and nothing with the 10. Wood will stay there. He had 30 stolen bases in 61. Wood was a thief. Pierce with the pitch. 3-4, strikeout 11. Nope, that's too high. Bruton, 5-5. It's a fly ball to left. Mignoso will get this one. And that's the first out. Wood will stay at second base. 1 down, and that will bring up the right fielder, Mr. Tiger, Al Kaline, one of the greatest of all time. No argument there. Kaline was 1 for 4 in the first game. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 16. Wood will stay put. Pierce with the pitch. Pierce, 6-5, walk, and that will be ball 4 on the 1. He easily walked Kaline, and now the Tigers have runners early here in the first inning. Here comes the left fielder, Rocky Colavito. He was 0 for 3 in the first game. Infield now double play. Anything on the strat? Before says no. Pierce will settle in on Colavito. Fans here at Tiger Stadium hoping for some early runs. 5-4, strikeout 8. Nope, he won't get that. Colavito swings 1-2, and it's grounded to short. 3-4. Second base, Fox -1 is a 3, and they do turn the double play. Side retired. Colavito grounds out into the 6-4-3. No runs on 2 hits. No score after 1. Second inning coming up. And leading off for the White Sox, left fielder, the Cuban Comet, Manny Mignoso. He was 1 for 4, and that one was a bomb in the first game of the series. Recently put in the Hall of Fame, should have been put in a very long time ago. Bunning with the pitch. 2-5, that's a strikeout. The 18 is high. Mignoso, 4-2, it's a fly ball to center. That will be handled by Bruton. 1 out. And now the third baseman, Al Smith. Smith was 2 for 4 in the first game. Bunning will make the pitch. Bunning, 5-6 against a righty. That's a blank. Smith, 3-2, ground ball to short. And Fernandez, he'll take his time with it this time. And he will make the play, 2 down. Here comes the right fielder, Floyd Robinson. He was 0 for 3 in the first game. Bunning will go ahead and make the pitch. Yeah, Doug, they're going to need a little luck. What really hurt the Mets in the last month was Marte being hurt. That really took a lot of our offense away. We can thank the Pittsburgh Pirates for that. Bunning with the pitch. 3-5, walk, 6, and that will be ball 4, and Robinson will trot to first. Robinson does get a 2-out walk. And here comes the catcher, Sherm Lawler. Lawler was 0 for 4 in the first game. Robinson had 7 stolen bases, and that is a 5. He'll stay put. Bunning will go ahead and make the pitch. Bunning, 2-1 against a righty. That's a blank. Lawler, 1-3 against a righty. That's going to be a base hit past third. That will be a single. Robinson, base runner 4 with 2 outs. Not quick enough. He'll stay at second base. Lawler picks up a base hit, and that will bring up the pitcher, Billy Pierce. He batted 143 in 61 with 3 RBIs. Strategy roll, nothing on the 6. Bunning will pitch to his opposite number. Bunning, 6-5. Home run result, but Pierce has got zeros. Pierce, 3-4, but he does get a base hit past the pitcher, and that will be a single. Robinson will come around. He will score. Lawler, a base runner 2. He'll have to hold at second base. And Pierce helps his own cause. The White Sox are ahead 1-0 as Bunning lets a hit by Pierce. And the White Sox get on the board first. An RBI single by Billy Pierce. He had 3 of them in 61. Now 2 outs, runners at first and second for Aparicio, and he's 0 for 1. 2 outs now, White Sox leading. Strategy roll, nothing on the 17. Bunning will go ahead and pitch. Bunning, 4-1 against the righty. Super strikeout, but that 19 is going to be too high. Aparicio, 3-1. He hits one to center field. That's a 15, and against the righty, that's just going to be a fly out to center. As that was hit hard, but under it. And that will end the inning. 1 run on 2 hits and a walk as the White Sox have a quick 1-0 lead here going into the bottom of the second, thanks to the pitcher, Billy Pierce. They had a great season, yes. We'll see how we can do against the Padres. I just want to beat them and have our shot at the Dodgers. I don't care what Dodger fans say. If you're the Dodgers, you do not want to play the Mets. You want to play the Padres. You don't want to play the Mets and have to go across country for games 3 and 4. Bottom of the second inning, leading off for the Cats will be the first baseman, Norm Cash. He really was the best player in both leagues in 1961. Cash was 1 for 4 in the first game. 1-0 White Sox. Pierce, 1-5 against the lefty. Super walk, and Cash, who walked a lot in 61. And just like that, the Tigers get the leadoff man on. First walk issued by Pierce. He had 51 of them. Here's the third baseman, Steve Burrows. Burrows was 1 for 2 in the first game, had a couple of walks. Infield double play. Woodman joins us here at Tigers Stadium. Strategy roll, that is an 18. Burrows does get the bunt time, but he's going to hit away. Burrows with a 270 average, you let the man swing. Pierce will go ahead and pitch. 1-1, blank, Burrows. 5-1, and that's a ground ball to short. 2, 3. Second base, Fox, -1 is a 2. They don't turn the double play. Cash thrown out at second, and Burrows will go to first, and that is a fielder's choice. Next batter will be the catcher, Dick Brown. Brown was 0 for 2 in the first game. 1 out. Burrows now on at first. He'll stay put with the 18, although Brown actually gets the bunt sign as well, but he will swing. Pierce will go ahead and pitch. Pierce, 6-2, range play. Brown, 4-1, fly ball to left field. That ball is hit to Minoso. His range is a 3. He will get this one. That is a 2 outs. Nice play by Minoso. That'll be a fly out to left. And here comes the shortstop, Chico Fernandez. He was 2 for 4 in the first game. Infield back, and nothing on the strat. Pierce will go ahead and pitch. David Vega joins us here at Tigers Stadium. Pierce, 6-1, strikeout, 13 is high. Fernandez, 6-4, fly ball into center field. And Landis has got a beat on it, and he will make the catch and retire the side. No runs, no hits. There was a walk. And right now, the White Sox holding on to a 1-0 lead here after 2. Always good to see people in the chat. Top of the third, and even if there wasn't anybody in the chat, I think there was a game. I think there was a game I played where I think nobody was in the chat for the whole game. I don't remember which one that was. It might have been a game that everybody was doing something else. I forget which game that was. I know there was a day where I had nobody in the chat at all. I don't remember which one that was, though. Nellie Fox will lead off for the Chi Sox. He reached on an error his first time up. Bunning will go ahead and pitch. Bunning, 2-6, range play at the park. Tiger Stadium, 6-4. That's a single to left. It's a range play for Colavito. His range is a 4. That's a 3. He turns that single into a fly out, and that's 1 out. Nice play by Colavito as he takes away a hit from Fox. Landis is next. He's 0 for 1. Bunning, he'll go ahead and make the pitch. 3-1, wild pitch, ball 1. Bunning again. 5-6 against the righty. That is a blank. Landis, 1-6. That's a fly ball to center field. And Bruton, he'll come in a little bit and put it away. 2 down. That'll bring up Severs. Severs is 0 for 1. Bunning will go ahead and pitch. Bunning, 1-6. That's a pitcher result. That 14 is going to be too high. Severs, 2-3. Fly ball to center field again. Bruton getting a lot of work. And he's going to get there, and it's going to be a 1-2-3 inning for Bunning. We go to the bottom of the third here, still 1-0 in favor of the Sox. Oh, that's good that you're listening there, David. I think, like I said, I'm not 100% sure. As I said, I think I had a game where I didn't have anybody in the chat. I do know the most I've ever had in the chat was above 30 at one point, and that I wasn't sure if that was I don't think that was my state of the network, which I will do when the season is over. I will do another state of the network, but where you guys can ask me questions and we can talk for a while about stuff. But I think also, I know my season selection shows get the highest amount. I know the season selection show always gets the most people to see which seasons are going to be available for voting on. Pierce gets back on the mound, and Jim Bunning will bat for the Tigers, and he 130 average and 4 RBIs. As we go to the bottom of the third, the season selection show, I'm sure, will probably be either very late October or early November, depending after when the championship series games are done. Pierce, 6-1, strikeout 18, got him. And he goes ahead and gets a K on Bunning. And that's going to be the first strikeout for Pierce. He had 106 of them. 1 down, here's Wood. Wood is 1 for 1, got a double his first time up. Pierce with the pitch. 2-6, that is a blank. Wood, 4-2, and that's a fly to center. Everybody's flying out to center field. Landis will get to that one. 2 quick outs. The batter is Bruton. Bruton is 0 for 1. Pierce will set up, and he will make the pitch. Pierce, 4-3, error on a throw. Bruton, 1-3. That's going to be a fly out to center as well. So getting under there will be Landis, and he will make the catch. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Pierce. 1-0 still after 3. Looks like we're heading for another pitcher's duel, just like we had last night between the Yankees and the Orioles. What a good game that was. We go to the top of the fourth. The Comet leads off, and he is 0 for 1. Bunning will go ahead and pitch. Bunning, 5-5, strikeout 12, that's high. Mignoso, 3-2, base hit right past short. And Mignoso will get himself a leadoff single. He will head to first. And the batter will be Smith. Smith is 0 for 1. Infield double play. Minoso had 9 stolen bases. That is a 4, and he does not get the steal sign. Does he get the hit and run? The answer is yes, he does get the hit and run sign, but I just don't think you do that here. 14 minus 2 is a 12, and Brown a minus 3 is a 9. I'm going to let Smith hit. Bunning with the pitch. 5-2, range play. Smith, 6-5, fly ball to right field. That ball is hit to Mr. Tiger. His range is a 5. That is a 3. He'll make the catch, out number 1. Minoso will stay where he is. Al Kaline, excellent out there in right field. Here comes Robinson. Robinson walked his first time up. Anything on the strat? 10 says no. Bunning will go ahead and make the pitch. Bunning, 3-1, wild pitch. Nope, the 13 is high. Ball 1. Bunning will do it again. 5-3. That's a strikeout, and the 4 will get him. Struck him out. And that is strikeout number 2 for Bunning. Plus, I have fun doing this whether I have one guy in the chat or I got 50 or 100. One day it would be awesome if I did see 40 or 50 of you guys in the chat. That would be amazing. And that would tell me if there are ever 40 guys in the chat, I got to tell you guys got, and you're watching me roll dice, you guys got no lives, really. But then again, I'm doing this, and neither do I. Here's Lawler. Lawler 1 for 1. Minoso still on at first. That's a 9, nothing happening. Bunning will make the pitch. Bunning, 1-1, blank. Lawler, a 2-6, and that's grounded to third. Handled easily by Boros. He's going to throw to first to get Lawler, and that will retire the side. No runs and a hit for the White Sox. Still 1-0. Palehoes still lead. Bottom of inning number 4. So far, Billy Pierce doing a good job keeping this Tiger lineup quiet. Mr. Tiger leads off. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Pierce will make the pitch. Pierce, 4-6 against the righty. That is a blank. Kaline, 6-5, base hit. That will be hit to right field. And Kaline gets himself a leadoff single, and he's now 2 for 2. Watch the video of 68 Tiger City on Fire. A good one. Yes. 1968. Good season. Colavito is next. He's 0 for 1. Infield double play. Anything for Kaline? That is a 3. No, he doesn't, but the hit and run is called. The hit and run's available. Kaline, good chance to steal in case Colavito doesn't get it. 19 minus 3 is 16. Lawler minus 1 is 15. I'm going to let Colavito swing. Colavito hits home runs. Kaline on at first. They'll call off the hit and run. Pierce will pitch. Pierce, 2-2 against the righty. Walk, and that was good. That's ball 4. And now the Tigers have runners at first and second. A chance for the Big D. Second walk issued by Pierce. And a chance now for Norm, cash, or check. Cash walked his first time up. Infield still at double play depth, but now Pierce is in his first real jam. That is a 3, nothing happening. Kaline stays put. Pierce will now pitch to Cash. 1-0 White Sox, but the Tigers are threatening. Pierce, 1-6, strikeout 15. Nope, that is high. Cash, 3-3, and it's a fly ball to center field. That'll be caught by Landis. It's out number 1. Kaline, base runner 4, minus 2 on hit to center in Landis's arm. A 1-2, he'll take third. That is a 2, he does. Kaline decides to go, and he goes to third base, and now the tying run 90 feet away. Cash hit it deep enough. And still 1 out. Now the batter is Boros. Boros got into a fielder's choice his first time up. Infield is still at double play depth. They're going to try to turn 2 here. Kaline on at third. Anything on the strat? The 3, no play. Pierce will set up and make the pitch. Pierce, 4-5, wild pitch, 10, no, that's ball 1, and a wild pitch would have scored K-Line. Pierce will get to do it again. Pierce, 2-4, against the righty, that is a blank. Boros, 4-3, and Boros smacks one into left field. That's gonna bounce off the wall. That will be a double. K-Line comes in to score. Colavito, base runner 3. Double to left, -2. The only way he scores is on a 1. He will not. He'll hold it third as the throw comes in. Burrows gets an RBI double. This game is tied. Stadium cheers. Yay! And the Tigers looking for more on an RBI double by Boros. And now here's Brown. What can Brown do for you? He's 0 for 1. Runners at second and third. White Sox will now call the infield in. They go talk to Pierce, see how he's doing. And they're going to let him pitch to Brown. Strategy roll. That's a 15, nothing happening. Pierce does have pickoff chances. Pierce will go ahead and make the pitch. Pierce, 5-4, strikeout, 18, no. Brown swings, 6-5. That ball is hit to right field. That is a 20. That's going to be too high. That's going to be too high against the lefty. So that's going to be a fly out to right. Will that bring in Colavito? Brown, sacrifice fly of 2. And he will bring in Colavito on a sacrifice fly. Tigers take the lead. Stadium cheers. Yay! That was a sacrifice fly chance to right. Boros, a base runner 2. He will stay at second base. He'll stay at second base. He won't try to go to third. And the Tigers have taken the lead. Here's Fernandez. Fernandez is 0 for 1, but now there are 2 outs. Infield is back. Pierce will set up for the pitch. Nothing on the strat. Pierce, 1-3. That is a blank. Fernandez, 1-2, and that's a fly ball to center. It will be Landis getting to that one, and he will make the catch, and it will retire the side. 2 runs on 2 hits, a walk and a sacrifice fly. Tigers have taken the lead 2-1 as Section Rawlings cheers. We go to the top of the 5th. Bunning gets back on the mound. Billy Pierce will lead off. He got a base hit his first time up. 2-1 Tigers now as they take the lead here at Tiger Stadium. Bunning, 3-3. That's at the park. Tiger Stadium, 3-6. That's grounded to first. It will be handled easily by Cash. And Pierce is out. 1 down. 1 out for Aparicio. And he's 0 for 2. Bunning, he sets up with the pitch. 5-3, strikeout 8, that is high. Aparicio, 6-1, that's a base hit. He hits one, a line drive into center, and Aparicio will get to first, and he is a base-stealing threat. Next batter is Fox, infield double play. Aparicio at 53 stolen bases, and that's a 3. And they might be sending him 16 -2 is 14. Brown -3 is 11. Oh boy, a 55% chance. Brown is such a dangerous thrower from the plate. Brown actually had more caught stealings than he had stolen bases on him. I'm going to let Fox swing. I'm call off the steal. Bunning will go ahead and pitch. Bunning, 4-6, error on a throw. Fox, 2-3 against the righty. That's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Boros. His error rating is an 8. That's a 3. He's going to make a throwing error. Boros is going to make an error on a throw. Question is, where did it go? 2, 2, 3. Second base pivot is Wood. He has a 0 arm. So let's see where this ball went. That is a 4. So Aparicio would be a 3. So that ball went to second base. So it's an error on a throw. Wood's range is a 3. And he will prevent the ball from getting past him. So the runners will only move up one base. Oh, what a tough break. What a tough break by Boros, who threw to second. Wood prevented the ball from going into the outfield, but everybody's safe. That's going to be an E5. Second error on the Tigers. And now runners at first and second, one out. Bunning can't believe this. And now the batter is Landis, and Landis is 0 for 2. Fans here at Tiger Stadium not happy with Boros on that one, as he does commit the error on a throw. But Aparicio, but it was held on. It was taken by Wood, who prevented the ball from going out. So Aparicio can only get one base. Bunning will now pitch to Landis. Strat, 6. Aparicio, he will stay at second. Bunning will make the pitch. Bunning, 3-1. Wild pitch. Ball 1. That is a 12. No. Bunning will try again. Bunning, 2-6. Range play at the park. Tiger Stadium, 1-3. That is a single past second. The second baseman is Wood with at double play depth. His range is a 2. He won't get it. Base hit right past him. Aparicio, base runner 4. That'll be good enough. He'll score. Fox, base runner 3. That'll be good enough. He'll go to third. And Landis goes to first. It's an RBI single by Landis. This game is tied again. And that error does bite the Tigers in the butt. Stadium groans. And now runners at the corners, and here is Severs. Severs is 0 for 2. The Tigers will play double play depth. Severs does ground out into a number of them. He couldn't make the play, so now runners at the corners, and now we're tied at 2. Still one out here in the top of the 5th. Strat, nothing on the 11. Bunning will go ahead and pitch. Bunning, 2-2, hit by pitch. Yes, he hit Severs, and the bases are loaded. Oh, boy. And now it's falling apart a little bit here for the Tigers. Hit batter as he hits Severs on a 1. And the batter is the Cuban Comet. Mignoso is 1 for 2. Infield, they're going to play still a double. They're going to play the infield in, try to turn home to first, double play. Bunning can't believe this error has now allowed the White Sox to tie the game up here. Top of the 5th, tied at 2. Strat, nothing on the 16. Bunning will have to make a good pitch here. Bunning, 2-6. Range play at the park again. Tiger Stadium, 6-1. And that is a single plus double to right field. It's a range play for K-Line. K-Line's range is a 5. It is a 2. He'll make the catch. It's out number 2. Mignoso, sacrifice fly of 4. He will not get Fox in that way. Fox, a base runner 3. K-Line a -2 arm. Fox only scores on a 1, and he doesn't. Holy cow, they do not bring in the run. Fly out to right. That was a single plus double, but K-Line takes that away from Mignoso. Fox stays at third, 2 outs. K-Line just saved automatically 2 runs, because on a single plus in the outfield, or super single, or single double, if you want to just call it that, single double, all right, 2 runs automatically would have scored. Here is Smith. Smith is 0 for 2 as Tiger Stadium gives Mr. Tiger a hand, but Bunning is not out of the woods yet. Bases are still loaded. Strat 4, nothing happening. Smith is 0 for 2. Bunning needs to make a good pitch. Bunning 2-4. Range play again. Smith 4-3. That's a double to center field, but it's going to be up to Bruton to take away a double. Bruton's excellent. His range is a 5. It is a 2. He makes the catch, and the Tigers get out of it. That'll be a fly out to center, and the White Sox can't believe all they got was a run. 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and a hit batter. It stays tied at 2. As Bruton and K-Line come through in the outfield. Bottom of the 5th, Pierce will get on the mound. Jim Bunning will lead off. He's 0 for 1. Still tied at 2. Some great fielding by Bruton and K-Line. The Tigers have an excellent outfield out there. Bruton, K-Line, and Colavito. You almost really can't do any better than that. Colavito's range is a 4, where Bruton and K-Line both have 5s. Pierce, 3-1, walk, 14, that's high. Bunning, 5-2, it's a fly ball to right, and that'll get handled by Robinson. And that is the first out. Next up is Wood. Wood is 1 for 2, he's got a double. Pierce, he'll set up with the pitch. Pierce, 5-2, possible error. Wood, 6-4. That's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Aparicio. His error rating is a 9. That's a 19. He has it, and he'll throw to first for the out. 2 outs. And here comes Bruton. Bruton is 0 for 2. Pierce, he sets up with the pitch. Pierce, 4-2, strikeout 6. Got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is strikeout. That's strikeout number 2 for Pierce. And a 1-2-3 inning on the Cats. Tied at 2 after 5. Another low-scoring game here on the network. Another kind of pitcher's duel here. Top of the 6th. Floyd Robinson leads off for the Chi Sox. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Bunning, they'll go ahead and make the pitch. Bunning, 3-5, walk 3, that's ball 4. He will walk Robinson. Bunning issues another walk, and that's his second. Robinson on at first. The batter is Lawler. Lawler 1 for 2, infield double play. Robinson had 7 stolen bases. He's not going anywhere in the 17. Bunning will make the pitch to Lawler. Bunning, 2-5, strikeout 10, that is high. Lawler, 3-6, it's a ground ball to first. 2-2-2. Shortstop, Fernandez pivot, -1. So only on a 1 they turn it, and Robinson will be thrown out at second. Lawler will change places with them, and that's 1 out. So another fielder's choice. Next batter is Pierce, and he can pitch to 4 more batters before he retires. They're going to let him swing. This is 1961, not 2022. Lawler on at first. Anything on the strat? 7 says no. Bunning, 3-3. That's at the park. Tiger Stadium, 2-6, and that's a fly ball to right. Well hit ball, but K-Line will get to that with ease. 2 outs. And now Aparicio. Aparicio is 1 for 3. Got a base hit his last time up and scored. Anything for Lawler? Nope, he'll stay put. Bunning will go ahead and pitch. 3-1, wild pitch. Yes, that's a wild pitch by Bunning, and that's going to bounce away and go into the dirt. And Lawler's on his way to second. He'll make it without any problem at all. So now we'll go ahead run in scoring position as Bunning does give up a wild pitch on that one. We'll redo the strat, and nothing on the 17. Now a base hit could bring in the go-ahead run. Lawler on at second. Bunning will now make a pitch. Bunning, 5-3, strikeout 4, and he got him. Cold strike 3 on Aparicio, and he's just going to head back to the dugout knowing that was just a good pitch. Strikeout number 3 for Bunning, and that will retire the side. So nothing across except a walk. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. In a tight game 2 here in the ALDS between the Chi Sox and the Tigers. Bottom of the 6th inning, Mr. Tiger leads off. He's 2 for 2. He's got 2 singles. Fans here at Tiger Stadium hoping the heart of the order can get the Tigers ahead. Pierce, 1-2, strikeout 12, no. K-line, 4-4. It's a fly to right, and Robinson will get to it. One out for Colavito. Colavito walked his last time up. He's 0 for 1. Pierce sets up with the pitch. 2-6. That's a blank. Colavito, 3-3. And that's hit into center field. That'll be a single for him. Handled by Landis, throws it in, and Colavito will go to first. First hit of the game for Rocky. And here comes cash or check. He's 0 for 1. Infield double play. Colavito did have 1 stolen base. I don't think he's going to go anywhere, not on the 11. Pierce can pitch to 2 more batters before he tires. Pierce will go ahead and pitch. Pierce, 2-4 against the lefty. Super walk 18, and there will be runners at first and second. Super walk, cash against lefties. That would become a 25, and he walks easily. Another walk issued by Pierce. That's his 3rd. And a chance now for Burrows. Burrows made a big error in the field, but he does have an RBI double. That put the Tigers ahead. Now Burrows has a chance to make up for the error. Pierce will pitch to him. Runners at first and second. And that is a 1. Colavito will stay where he is. Pierce will now pitch to Burrows. Fans here at Tiger Stadium hoping for a hit. Pierce, 3-5, error on a grounder. Burrows, 4-6, and that is not going to be an error. That is hit to short, and that is picked up by Aparicio. Burrows, a base runner 2. The throw goes to first. They got him. 2 outs. The runners advance. So Burrows thrown out at first base as a nice pickup by Aparicio through to first to get Burrows. Not an error on a grounder on an S6. So the runners move up. And that's a grounder to short. Now the batter is Brown. Pierce is tired. They're going to let him pitch to Brown and see if he can go through the inning. Colavito on at 3rd. Cash on at 2nd. Now 2 outs. Brown is 0 for 2. Looking for a hit. Looking for his first hit in this series. Strat. Nothing on the 7. Pierce will set up on Brown. Fans hoping for a hit. Pierce with the pitch. 2-4 against the righty. That's a blank. Brown swings. 2-4. Ground ball to 3rd. That'll get handled by Smith. He's up with it. Throws to first. And Pierce gets out of the jam. No runs and a hit and a walk. We stay tied at 2 after 6. Top of the 7th coming up. Rapidly moving ball game. Nelly Fox leads off. He is 0 for 3, but he reached on an error twice. Reached on 2 errors in the game. So both the errors made by the Tigers with Fox at the plate. Bunning, he can pitch to 2 more batters before he tires. He is due to bat second. They're going to let Bunning pitch. Top of the 7th, tied at 2. Bunning with the pitch. 5-4. That is a blank. He's not tired yet. Fox, 6-2. And it's a grounder to short. Handled easily by Fernandez. And that's 1 out. Next up is Landis. Landis is 1 for 3. Bunning looks in on Landis. And here comes the deal. 3-2. That is a blank. Landis. 5-4. Ground ball, second base. Jake Woods got no trouble. 2 down. 2 outs now for Severs. Severs got hit by a pitch his last time up. Bunning is now tired. They're going to let him pitch to Severs. Tied at 2, top of the 7th. White Sox and Tigers. Tigers lead this series 1-0. Bunning will set up, and now he will pitch. 2-2. Hit by pitch. 12. I don't believe it. He hit him again. 8 plus 6 is 14, and he hit Severs again. Severs almost wants to charge the mound, but they hold him back. As Severs got hit by a pitch again by Bunning. Second time he'd been plunked. And that keeps the inning alive for Minoso. And Minoso 1 for 3. And Severs wants to go have a talk with Bunning, although he may not be using his mouth, but they're going to hold him back a little bit. And Minoso will go ahead. I don't know, Severs saying, "What's your problem with me? What did I do?" And Bunning is saying, "It's not me. You really think I want to put you on base?" Minoso 1 for 3. 2 outs. Bunning will continue. That was a hit batter, but that is not a fatigue result. He gets the pitch again. Minoso will go up against Bunning. 2 outs, top of the 7th. Bunning will make the pitch. Strategy roll first. That is a 20, but Bunning has no pickoff. Bunning pitches. 2-1 against the righty. That's a blank. Minoso 1-4. Base hit left field. That's a single. But Severs, however, could be difficult for him to get to first. Let's see. With 2 outs, base runner 2. Single to left, -4. No way he gets the third. Because Colavito has an excellent arm and Severs holds at second base. But the inning will continue, and the batter brings up Smith. Bunning is not tired, but now I think you may want to take him out because a fatigue result will bring in a run. Bunning is due to bat second. I'll ask Chuck Rawlings, do I take out Bunning now or do I go ahead and let him pitch to see if he can get the final out? What do you think there, Mr. Rawlings? Runners at first and second. 2 outs. A fatigue result will score Severs. But I'll let you just say take him out. Okay. That'll be it for Bunning as he will come out of the game. And he pitched pretty good, actually. He only gave up 2 runs. But that will be it for him. So we'll see a new pitcher on the mound. And Smith does a little worse against righties. So coming on to pitch for the Tigers will be Jerry Staley. 2 wins, 5 losses, 4 saves, a 3.97 ERA. Staley was with the Kansas City Athletics most of the season, wound up on the Tigers later. So Jerry Staley will come on and pitch to Smith after further review with Steve Tower joins us here at Tigers Stadium. Check out that amazing channel of his and his wonderful ukulele. 2 outs. Severs on at second, Minoso on at first. And now Staley comes in to try to get the 1 out he needs against Smith. Strat, 14, nothing happening. Staley will set up and make the pitch. Staley, 3-3. Wild pitch, 3. Yep, and the base runners will move up. A wild pitch by Staley, and the runners move. Now the question is, do you pitch? I don't think you pitch to Robinson because Robinson's a better hitter. So now runners now move up 93 away on a wild pitch by Staley. That's ball 1. He'll do it again. Severs gives Bunning the evil eye upon departure. I'm pretty sure he did. Runners at second and third. Tigers, White Sox trying to take advantage of the hit batter here. Staley trying to get out of the inning. I'll re-roll the strat since the base runners were changed. Nothing on a 12. Staley will now pitch to Smith. It's ball 1 there. 2 outs. Pitch from Staley. 3-5. That is a blank. Smith swings. 5-3. That ball is hit to center field. That is a 12. That's going to be a double against the right-handed pitcher. Smith makes the Tigers pay. Severs comes in to score. Mignoso comes in to score. Smith goes to second. 4-2 White Sox. Stadium groans. 2 RBI double by Al Smith puts the White Sox ahead here in the top of the 7th. Batter now is Robinson. Robinson is 0 for 1. He's walked twice. And still 2 outs here. Staley will pitch to Robinson here, but now a 4-2 lead by the White Sox. Strategy rolls are still on. Nothing with the 15. Staley will make the pitch. Staley, 2-1. Possible error. Robinson, 4-5. That's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Boros. His error rating is an 8. That's an 18. He won't make an error. He will throw to first and end the inning. Two runs on 2 hits, a hit batter, and a wild pitch. And the White Sox have taken a 4-2 lead here at the stretch. And we are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Play your ukulele there, Mr. Tower. The next matchup for these two teams, Game 3 of this series, will be at Comiskey Park. Cal McLish will be going for the White Sox in that matchup. And it will be Frank Larry for the Tigers in Game 3. But tomorrow night is Game 3 back to the National League Division Series between the San Francisco Giants and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Giants will be sending Juan Marichal to the mound tomorrow, and the Pirates will have Bob Friend. That series is tied at 1. Marichal against Friend. Big game back at Forbes Field for Game 3 of the NLDS, and that game is tomorrow night. Meanwhile, bottom of the 7th here, White Sox now have a 4-2 lead. Chico Fernandez leads off for the Tigers. That's going to be it for Billy Pierce. He is tired. White Sox are going to go to the bullpen here. And Billy Pierce did a heck of a job. And coming on to, let's see what they're going to have here. White Sox bullpen ain't great. Coming on to pitch for the White Sox is going to be Warren Hacker. 3 wins, 3 losses, 8 saves, a 3.79 ERA. Hacker will come on and pitch. And Chico Fernandez leads off for the Tigers. Bottom of the 7th, 4-2. Hacker with the pitch. 6-2 against the righty. That's a blank. Fernandez, 1-2. That's a fly ball to left. And it will be Mignoso making the catch, out number 1. Pinch hitter coming in for Jerry Staley for the Tigers, as Staley's going to leave the game, as he'll leave the game. Coming on to pinch hit for the Tigers will be Vic Wertz. 260 average, 11 homers, 61 RBIs. Vic Wertz was with the Boston Red Sox most of the year in 61. Wound up on the Tigers very late in the season. Good enough for me to put him on the postseason roster. He had 323 at-bats for the season. And in my opinion, the Tigers would have put him on the roster with that kind of season. Hacker will pitch to Wertz. Hacker, 4-3. That's at the park. Tigers Stadium, 3-1. It's a fly ball to left field. And Mignoso will get to that one as well. 2 down. 2 outs. The batter is Wood. Wood is 1 for 3. Hacker, he'll set up and make the pitch. Hacker, 1-5. Error on a grounder. Wood, 1-5 against the righty. That's a ground ball to second. Fox's error rating is a 5. That's a 16. He will not make an error. Fox takes his time, tosses it to first to get the outside retired. 1, 2, 3, go the Tigers. 4-2 in favor of the Pale Hose. We go to the top of the 8th. Sherm Lawler leads off for the White Sox. Tigers need a pitcher here. And they got right, left, got right. I think they're going to go with a righty here. Do I want to bring in a Geary or Fox now? Fox I'd rather use as a closer. I'm going to go with a Geary. Coming on to pitch for the Tigers will be Hank Aguirre. 4 wins, 4 losses, 8 saves, a 3.27 ERA. Aguirre's going to come in and pitch, saving Fox for later if they can get the lead. So Hank Aguirre against Lawler, top of the 8th inning, 4-2 in favor of the White Sox. Aguirre with the pitch. 3-2, strikeout 10, that is high. Lawler, 4-4, base hit to left field, that's a single. Lawler leads off with a hit. Hacker coming out of the game. And we'll see a pinch hitter for the White Sox. And it will be Cam, keep calm and carry on. 271 average, 4 homers, 27 RBIs. Cam Carry On will go ahead and pinch hit. Double play depth by the infield. And nothing on the strat. Lawler stays at first. Aguirre will make the pitch. Aguirre, 2-6 against the righty. That's a blank. Carry On, 5-6. That's a ground ball to short. 2, 3, 4. Second base, Wood, 0. Pivot, 1-4. It's a double play. They got it. 2 outs. Carry On grounds out into the 6-4-3. Two men down. The batter will be Aparicio. Aparicio 1 for 4 with a single. Aguirre, he'll set up for the pitch. Aguirre, 6-5 against the righty. That's a super walk, and Aparicio will trot to first on a 5. So he goes ahead and gives up a walk to Aparicio. Here comes Fox. Fox is 0 for 4, but he's reached base twice on errors. Aparicio on at first now. Let's see what he wants to do. That is a 20. Aguirre's got good pickoff. Throws to first. No, Aparicio will get back. And now Aguirre will pitch to Fox. Aguirre. 2-2 at the park. Tigers Stadium. 1-3, and that's a single past second. That'll be a base hit. It'll go into the outfield. Aparicio, base running 5. That'll be good enough for him to get to third. And Fox goes to first. And now the White Sox have a chance to get some more runs. The very dangerous Landis coming up next. He's 1 for 4. 2 outs. And do I want Aguirre to pitch to Landis here? Landis hits lefties a little better, but Aguirre has a better chance of getting right-handed batters out, though. I'm going to let Aguirre pitch. 2 outs. Aparicio on at third. Fox on at first. 4-2 White Sox. Top of the 8th, trying to tie this series up. Aguirre sets up. Strategy roll. Nothing happening. Aguirre will now pitch to Landis. Fans here at the stadium hoping for a good pitch. Aguirre, 5-4. That is a range play. Landis, 1-5. And that is hit to first. That's a single pass first, but it's a range play for Cash. Cash's range is a 3. It is a 2. He makes the play. Aguirre comes over, and he underhands it to Aguirre, and that'll retire the side. What a play by Cash. Ground out to first, inning over. No runs. 2 hits and a walk. It remains 4-2, and that was a big run-saving play by Cash. Now going to the bottom of the 8th inning, Bill Bruton leads off for the Tigers. White Sox need a pitcher. And coming on to pitch for the White Sox are going to go with their closer now, and that's going to be Turk Lone. 7 wins, 5 losses, 11 saves, a 2.76 ERA. They're going to ask Turk Lone to see if he can get 6 outs. But he has to face the very top part of the order here on the Cats. Bruton is 0 for 3, looking for his first hit. Lone with the pitch. 1-4, error on a throw. Bruton, 2-4, and that's going to be a base hit to left field. Bruton leads off with a single. He'll trot to first. There won't be a throwing error as nobody on base. And now the very dangerous Mr. Tiger is up. K-Line is 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Infield double play. Strategy rolls are still active. That is an 8, and Bruton staying put. Lone will now pitch to K-Line. Tying run already at the plate here in the bottom of the 8th. Lone will set up and make the pitch. Lone, 1-3, that's a blank. K-Line, 1-2, base hit, center field, single. Bruton, base runner 4. Base runner 4, single to center, -2. A 1 or a 2, he'll get to third. And that is a 1, he does. K-Line decides to put the Jets on. Base runner 4, does he take second on the throw? He does. K-Line turns the single into a double. The Tigers are in business. That will go as a double for K-Line as he did stretch it to second base. Bruton went to third, and on that 1, that allowed K-Line to get to second base on the throw as the throw went to third, but Bruton easily safe. And now the batter is Colavito. Fans here at Tigers Stadium, they will call the infield in. White Sox do not want any of these runs to come in. Colavito is 1 for 2, a single and a walk. Lone will pitch to Colavito. Nobody out, bottom of the 8th. If the Tigers want to take the lead, this is their chance. Strategy roll. 3, nothing happening. Bruton stays put. Lone will set up on Colavito. Here it comes the pitch. Lone, 5-2 against the righty. That's a blank. Colavito, 2-6. It's a fly ball to left field. That's going to be caught by Minoso for the out. Colavito, sacrifice fly 2. He will not bring in Bruton that way. Bruton, base runner 4. Minoso -1. A 1-3. Bruton will still score, and he does. It was still deep enough, but they send Bruton in, and he slides home safely. K-Line stays at second base, but it is now 4-3. So nice play by Bruton, but K-Line on at second base, and here comes Cash. That does go as a sacrifice fly to left. Cash is 0 for 1, but he's walked twice. Cash very capable of putting the Tigers ahead. Now a 4-3 game. K-Line on at second base. Strat. That is a 10, no play. Lone will make the pitch to Cash. Lone. 1-5. Walk. 15. And that is ball 4. And the big time go-ahead run is on base. Cash is a 19 against righties. -2 is a 17. And Cash walks for the third time in the ball game. And the batter now is Boros. Boros 1 for 3. Got a single. Actually, I'm sorry, got a double, actually, his last time up, an RBI double. And Boros is the batter. Infield double play. Lone will pitch to Boros. Boros a 270 average. You let the guy hit. K-Line on at second. Cash on at first. Tiger Stadium is loud. Nothing on the strat. Lone will pitch to Boros. Lone trying to keep this game from the Tigers from taking the lead. Lone 4-6. Range play. Boros gets the swing. 4-1 against the righty. And is a base hit past short, but it's a range play for Aparicio. At double play depth, his range is a 4. He can't get it. Base hit past Aparicio. That's going to be a single. K-Line will score from second. This game is tied. Cash, a base runner 2, and he will hold at second base. Boros gets an RBI single past Aparicio. We're tied at 4. Stadium cheers. Yay! Because the infield was a double play depth, Aparicio could not make the play since it was a range play. And now runners at first and second, tie game and the batter is Brown. Brown is 0 for 3. And this game is a game of the year candidate because it's going back and forth. Cash on at second, Boros on at first. Lone blows the save. A tough thing for Pierce. And Bunning is now off the hook. Cash on at second. Lone will pitch to Brown here. Strategy roll. That's a 10, no play. Lone will pitch to Brown. Lone 2-5. Range play at the park. Tiger Stadium. 3-1. It's a fly ball to left field. That ball is hit to Minoso. His range is a 3. He's got it. 2 outs. Cash will stay at second base. Oh, Brown hit it, but Minoso made a great play. That's a fly out to left. And the batter now is Fernandez. Fernandez is 0 for 3, but now 2 outs. Lone will be tired after Fernandez. Tough inning for him to try to come in or get some outs and winds up giving up 2 runs. Cash on at second, Boros on at first. Strat, nothing on the 17. Lone will pitch to Fernandez. Fernandez looking for his first hit. Lone with the pitch. 4-3, strikeout 5, swing and a miss, struck him out. Side retired. 2 runs on 3 hits, a sacrifice fly and a walk. We're tied at 4 after 8. But will we see some top of the 9th inning magic? Roy Sievers leads off for the White Sox. Aguirre coming out, and the Tigers will go to their main closer, and that will be Terry Fox. 5 wins, 2 losses, 12 saves, a 1.42 ERA. Fox is going to try to come in here and get this game, leave it 4-4 for the bottom of the 9th inning. But he'll have to face the middle part of the order for the White Sox. Sievers is 0 for 2. He's been hit by a pitch twice. Fox does not want to hit him because if he does, he's ejected. Fox needs the pitch. Top of the 9th, tied at 4. Game 2 of this ALDS. Fox, 3-1 against the righty. Strikeout 3. Got him. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Fox gets Sievers 1 down. The batter is Minoso. Minoso is 2 for 4. He's got 2 singles. Fans here at Tiger Stadium want Fox to get it done. Fox with the pitch. 5-4, strikeout, 15 is high. Minoso, 3-3, line drive, hit to second, but Woods got it, 2 outs. Line out to second base, well struck, but Wood was right there. And now the batter is Smith. Smith with a big 2 RBI double his last time up. He's 1 for 4. 2 men out. Fox, this is the only inning he's going to pitch. He is due to bat first. Tigers want to get this to at least the bottom of the 9th and hope they don't have to go to extras. Fox with the pitch. 5-4, strikeout, 17 is high. Smith, 2-4, and it's a ground ball to short. Fernandez is up with it. He will throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Fox. Nothing for the White Sox. But now will we see some bottom of the 9th inning magic? Turk Lone is tired. The White Sox will have to go to the bullpen. He is tired. And the bullpen for the White Sox is just awful after those guys. But I got to go with the best pitcher I think I can go with. Coming on to pitch for the White Sox is going to be Don Larson. 8 wins, 2 losses, 2 saves. A 4.15 ERA, though. But Don Larson will pitch for the White Sox. And yes, that is the Don Larson of the perfect game history. Bottom of the 9th inning. Pinch hitter coming up for Terry Fox. Tigers will go to the bench. And coming on to pinch hit will be Bubba Morton. 287 average, 2 homers, 19 RBIs. Anybody can bat. So Don Larson will pitch to Bubba Morton. The pitcher spot is 0 for 3 here. Bottom of the 9th. Larson sets up against Morton. Morton does hit righties pretty good. Larson with the pitch. Larson, 1-5, walk 4, ball 4, the winning run is on base. Larson gives up the leadoff walk, and Morton heads to first. And the batter now is Wood. Morton's got decent speed, base runner 3. And Wood is now the batter, and he is 1 for 4. Morton does have 3 stolen bases. Strategy roll, that's a 20, but Larson has no pickoff. Larson will pitch to Wood, infield double play. Winning run at first base. Larson looking to make a pitch to Wood. Fans at Tiger Stadium are loud. Larson, 1-3 against the righty. That's a blank. Wood, 5-3. It's a fly ball to center. Landis will come in. He will make the catch. 1 out. Next batter is Bruton. Bruton is 1 for 4 with a single. Morton still on at first. Strategy roll. That is a 13. He'll stay put. Larson will now pitch to Bruton. Larson, 4-5. That is a home run chance against the lefty. A 1-11. The 19 is too high. Bruton, 1-5, and he grounds it to first. 1-1-1. Shortstop, pivot, Aparicio, 0. The only way they turn a double play is on a 1. It is a 2. Morton's got good enough speed. He will reach second base. The play is made by Severs. The only play he has is to get Bruton. That's out number 2. So Morton goes to second base as he was off with the pitch. Severs felt he had no play, but now here comes Mr. Tiger. And of course, this is the guy you want up in this situation. K-Line, 3 for 4, 2 singles and a double. Morton on at second base. Larson will pitch to K-Line. Unless you want to walk him and then pitch to Colavito, I just don't think you would do that. Would you here? I don't think you would. Colavito can hit just as well as K-Line does. You know what? If he beats you, he beats you. Larson will pitch to K-Line. 2 outs, infield back. Bottom of the 9th. Larson will set up. Base winning run at second base. Tie ball game, bottom of the 9th. Tigers lead the series 1-0. Tigers trying to take a 2-0 lead. White Sox trying to get it to tie it up before heading to Chi-Town. Larson will set up. Strategy roll first. Nothing on the 15. Larson will pitch. Larson, 5-2. Wild pitch. 15, no. Ball 1. Larson will do it again. Larson, 2-1. Against the righty. Walk, 20. That is high. K-Line does get the swing. K-Line, 4-2. And it's a ground ball to first. Severs has got it. Calls off Larson. Tags the bag. We've got free baseball. Free baseball. Free baseball here. Get your free baseball. Nothing across except a walk. And we're going to extras as the Tigers cannot get that run in. We got free baseball coming up. We'll go to the top of the 10th inning, tied at 4. Leading off for the White Sox will be Floyd Robinson. Tigers do need a pitcher. See you later there, Mr. Tower. Glad you could join us. Tigers need a pitcher. And coming on to pitch for the Tigers is going to be Howie Koplitz. 2 wins, no losses, no saves. A 2.25 ERA. Extra innings, any pitcher can come in as long as they got relief appearances. Howie Koplitz will come in and pitch. And he'll go up against Robinson. Robinson is 0 for 2 with 2 walks. Top of the 10th, tied at 4. Got to take a free leak. Koplitz will go ahead and make the pitch. Koplitz, 1-2, strikeout 5, got him. He gets Robinson, struck him out. 1 down. The batter now is Lawler. Lawler, 2 for 4, 2 singles. Howie Koplitz. That's another great baseball name. Koplitz will go ahead and pitch. Koplitz, 3-3. That's a blank. Lawler, 5-6. It's grounded to short. Up with it is Fernandez, and that will be out number 2. Pinch hitter coming up for Don Larson, as he is due to bat. Although, real quick, let me just see what his pitching card is like. And as a matter of fact, no, Larson's actually going to stay out there and he's going to bat. Why? Because Don Larson has a .311 batting average on the card. He was a very good hitter in 61 as a pitcher. Here comes Don Larson. He'll bat a .311 average and 2 bombs. Larson will bat here. Good thing I checked because I knew Larson could hit. 2 outs. Don Larson will bat against Coplitz, which means Larson will stay on the mound, and he could still pitch to a few more batters. So here comes Larson against Coplitz. Coplitz with the pitch. 1-6, strikeout 11, got him, struck him out. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for Coplitz. We will go to the bottom of the 10th. Tied at 4. Larson will get back on the mound. Leading off for the Tigers will be Rocky Colavito. Colavito is 1 for 3, a single, walked, and sacrifice fly. Bottom of the 10th inning, tied at 4. Game 2 of this ALDS. Tigers lead 1-0. Larson will now make the pitch to Colavito. Larson, 2-6, strikeout, 17 is high. Colavito, 5-6, and it is a ground ball to first. Severs will make the play, and that is out number 1. That's a 3rd straight ground out to first. Hit into by the Cats. Cash, the next batter. He is 0 for 1. He's been walked 3 times. So Cash has reached base quite a lot. Larson got to be careful. Cash does have major home run power against righties. Larson, 5-6. That's a strikeout. The 12 is high. Cash, 5-6. Ground ball, second base this time. Nellie Fox will take care of it and throw to first. 2 down. Next up is Boros. Boros is 2 for 4, a single and a double. 2 men down. Larson will set up the pitch to Boros. Mike Eisenberg joins us here at Tigers Stadium for extra inning action. Larson with the pitch. Larson, 4-5. Home run chance. That 15, a 1-16 is good. That is a 15. Boros needs a 2. Boros needs a 2 to end the ball game. He's got a 10% chance to win it. Larson makes a fat pitch. Boros swings. Yeah, he got it. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. That ball is gone! Home run, Steve Boros! Walk-off home run! That's your game! Tigers win it! Stadium goes nuts! Yay, 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 yay! He needed a 2, and he got it. That is a 2. As going back for was Mignoso and going over the left field fence, and it just cleared it maybe by a couple of feet, and it is out of here. Steve Boros goes ahead, makes up for everything. Tigers win it 5-4. What a night for Boros. He makes an error, which actually allowed the White Sox to score a run, but he goes 3 for 5 tonight, a single, a double, and a bomb to win it in the bottom of the 10th. And the Tigers will be taking a 2-0 lead to Chi-Town. And Don Larson knew he had to be careful, but Boros could only get a 2, and that's exactly what got rolled. Final 1 run on 1 hit in the 10th inning. Final line score coming up. For the Tigers, 5 runs on 9 hits and 2 errors. For the White Sox, 4 runs on 9 hits and no errors through 10 innings. The winning pitcher is Howie Koplitz. He actually winds up with the win, and he'll go to 1-0. And Don Larson will take a loss. It's 0-1. So Koplitz actually winds up with the win. Steve Burroughs, I got to give him the player of the game honors there. 3, even though he made an error, 3 for 5, a single, double, and a bomb. Kaline had a good night, too. He was 3 for 5, 2 singles and a double. But the home run by Burroughs beats him out there. What a great victory for the Tigers. They take a 2-0 series lead to Comiskey Park. Don't you just love the postseason here on the network? Tomorrow night will be Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the San Francisco Giants and the Pittsburgh Pirates. We now switch to Forbes Field. That series is tied at 1. Juan Marichal will go for the Giants. Bob Friend for the Pirates. The winner tomorrow night will be the loser tomorrow night faces elimination in Game 4. Big game in the NLDS tomorrow night. Pirates, Giants, Pirates, Marichal, Friend, be there or be square. Woodman, David Vega, Chuck Rawlings, Mike Eisenberg, Doug Hunt. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your, and of course, after further review with Steve Tower. Subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. I think this game deserves a like. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Tigers bomb it up in the bottom of the 10th inning. Steve Burroughs, an unlikely home run, but it just cleared the fence by a couple of feet. Tigers win it 5-4 in 10 innings. They lead this American League Division Series 2-0. We'll see you tomorrow night.